Dear students, I have come with one module, that is the mode for asymmetrical distribution and merits and demerits of mode. See, this mode for asymmetrical distribution, it's also known as the relationship between mean, median and mode. So you will be getting two values and you have to find out one missing value. So that is what we are going to do. Two problems we are going to do with that. And again, after that, I will explain merits and demerits of mode. So that is how we have designed this module. Now, so the first problem, if the mode of a distribution is 50 and median is 45, what is the mean? So mode value is there and median value is there. We have to find out the value of mean. So the equation you have to remember, in an asymmetrical distribution, mode is calculated using the equation mode is equal to 3 median minus 2 mean. Now computation is very simple. You have to substitute the values in the equation. So when we substitute, we will get 50 is equal to 3 into 45 minus 2 mean. That is 50 is equal to 135 minus 2 mean. So 2 mean is equal to 85. So the mean value is 85 divided by 2, that is equal to 42.5. Now the second problem, if the mode of a distribution is 500 and mean is 450, find the median. So the mode for asymmetrical distribution is calculated using the equation mode is equal to 3 median minus 2 mean. So we had to substitute the values in the equation. We will get 500 is equal to 3 median minus 2 into 450. So 500 is equal to 3 median minus 900, that is 500 plus 900, that is equal to 3 median. So median is equal to 1400 divided by 3, that is equal to 466.67. So now we are going to the merits of mode. So one thing you have to remember, mode is not affected by extremely large or small values. Now how we can say that? For example, mode of values, if you are taking 1, 4, 4 and 10, mode is 4. Again, if you take 1, 4, 4 and 1000, then also modal value is 4, because mode is the value which is maximum repeated in the distribution. So even if you are substituting with extreme values, the value of mode is not changing. The next point is mode can be determined for open-ended classes without ascertaining the class limits, because mode is a positional average. We don't have to define all the classes. If first class is not the model class, then we can do the computation without deciding the model class, or without deciding the first class which is not defined, or the last class which is not defined. So the mode can be determined for open-ended classes without ascertaining the class limits. Then value of mode can be determined graphically, whereas value of mean cannot be graphically ascertained. So this is another important merit of mode. Mode we can always calculate using the graph. Now limitations of mode. The value of mode cannot be determined in certain cases. For example, if for bimodal class or multimodal series, the value of mode cannot be determined. This is one limitation. Next is mode is not capable of further algebraic treatment like combined data as in the case of mean. In the case of mean, we will calculate combined mean, whereas it is not possible to compute combined mode for model distribution. It is not possible. So the further algebraic or the mathematical calculations are not possible with mode. Then value of mode is not based on each and every value of the series, because this is a positional computation. Mode is a positional value. So only computation is based on the model class. Now, while dealing with the quantitative data, the disadvantage of mode outweigh its good features. Hence, mode is seldom used. We will go for other averages like mean or median, because it is computation. If you are taking any further mathematical computation, we use mean, because mean is computation is based on each and every value in the series, whereas mode and median, these are all positional averages. Computation is based only on the model class or the median class. So we will not use for further mathematical computation. Then mode is not a rigidly defined measure, because there are different formulae for calculating mode, all of which usually give somewhat different answers. We have seen that asymmetrical distribution equation is different. Usual computation of mode is a different equation. So we have different equations for computing mode. So this will give different values at times. Then mode is in fact the most unstable average and its true value is difficult to determine. So this is also you have to remember, mode is not considered as a good measure of central tendency because of its limitations. So this is what I want to explain with this module. Thank you.